Hello, welcome to my channel Yvette Time, where each week I am sharing what I am learning and how I am managing to keep my cup full as I continue to serve and pour out into others by practicing self-care. This week I have learned a ton by attending Unleash the Power Within by Tony Robbins. It was in Miami, so welcome to vlogging time, Miami edition. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Last week I shared the first experience with Tony Robbins and Pitbull. I recapped the first 2 to 3 days attending the seminar. So before you get into this, if you want to go back and watch that one, I'll link it down below in the description box. And I'll also link down the Tony Robbins official video summary of the event. That way you can see a little bit of what I experienced, and it was phenomenal. Good morning. Today's day 4 of our event here in Miami, and we are totally excited. The weather's better today, so we're gonna enjoy it for a little bit before we go inside, and we're gonna keep learning a lot with Tony Robbins at Unleash the Power Within, so stay tuned. Every day at the seminar we would start with jumping and having an awesome time, and this was actually funny to me because I have always hated jumping. Like, I hated jumping jacks, I hated feeling my body bounce. And when we first started, I would just bounce up and down on my toes. But by the end, I was jumping up and down, and it was so fun. And it just reminded me of like when you're a little kid and you're so excited and you just start jumping. So that was really great because I was able to break that in myself, and I no longer hate jumping. And it's gonna make working out a lot better. So I'm planning to get a trampoline, like a little one, because I've watched a lot of videos, and the Netflix series, they show Tony Robbins jumping backstage on a little trampoline, like a personal one. And that's actually good for your joints and your body to just keep moving. So that is on my list to get. Some decisions that I have made since attending: I had set up my goals to be financially free, to lose weight, to ultimately get down to 150 pounds. And I have taken steps. I actually went to my Pilates class, and I did a HIIT workout through watching YouTube Fitness Blender. And I have focused on not drinking my calories. So a lot of times with soda, alcohol, a lot of sweet drinks, you end up increasing your calories and having empty calories because there's no nutritional value. I broke a limiting belief I didn't even realize that I had. Tony Robbins teaches on limiting beliefs, and that is a false belief that you have that tells you, and you tell yourself, I can't do something because, like, he gives the example, when he was young, he thought he was too young, that he didn't have a college education, and those were certain reasons why he couldn't be successful and be rich and successful like everybody else. He ended up realizing and flipping the script and focusing his mindset on the positive and seeing where he can go, not where he is. So he ended up turning that belief into, I'm young, I have youth. That's what everybody wants. I have all the time in the world and I can do anything. And he said, thank God I don't have a college education. Then I would think like everybody else. And that allowed him to be more original in his thoughts and his business plans and helping other people, which has ultimately allowed him to have this successful career and become very wealthy. And so he taught us that. I ended up realizing I had a limiting belief the night of the seminar ending, day 4. My sister Brenda FaceTimed us. I was with my sister Vanessa, and she was telling us how she's super excited about getting this new dog that she's getting for herself for Christmas. And she told us, hey, there's a litter of 7 puppies. 6 of the puppies have been purchased. There's 1 available. You should get it. And I've been wanting a dog for like 5 years, and automatically I said, oh, I can't get a dog. I work too much. I travel too much. I'm too busy. And immediately I caught myself, and I realized that was a limiting belief that I had. And I ended up thinking and saying, like Tony says, that's BS. You know what BS is? That's BS. I can totally get a dog, because if I truly want something, I can make the steps and take action to get what I want and make it happen. So I am now getting a dog. And I will show you the dog. Hopefully I am getting it the week before December. And I'm so excited. It's so crazy. Like, it's something as simple as getting a dog came from attending the seminar, and that is going to allow me to have like pet therapy and be more happy, and give me something to watch grow, give me something to take care of, give me something to watch the progress and the growth, and ultimately help me be more happy. And that's our goal. We want to be happy, loving people, right? Day 4 was called Creating a Vital Life. And that allowed us to see that in order to have a successful life, we need to focus on taking care of our body. And health is more than just diet and exercise. We had experts come in that talked about meditation, being more in touch spiritually with your creator. And obviously we all have different beliefs, but that's what made it easier for other people to totally get in contact with who they think their creator is. I believe in Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit. So we were able to have, breathing time, reflecting time. And it was very great to do that, to be more appreciative. We heard from the sleep doctor. He gave us tips on how important sleep is to our health. Also about bones and how we need to take care of our bones through exercising, drinking more water. Throughout the day, we heard from a lot of different people. One of them was Jonathan Cohen. He is one of Tony Robbins' business partners, longtime friends. He gave us a lot of tips, some of which he teaches in Tony Robbins' Business Mastery seminar. We heard from Jerry Tennant. Dr. Tennant did the research that ultimately helped to invent LASIK. He talked about how our body is energy. The story and the way that he related it to was that our body is electricity, right? And you know that because like when somebody has a heart attack or something, they get the paddles and they shock the person because we need to be recharged. Overall, we learned a lot, more than I can actually teach and share in here. These are some books that you can read to empower yourself, and it has a lot of the principles of what they taught us. You can read them for yourself. But ultimately, the whole point is that I was reaffirmed in my belief that I can do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to. And another thing he recommended is that we read 30 minutes a day. I had started reading this book and I read more of it today, called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. It's by Ramit Sethi, or however you say it. I actually follow him on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at yvette.time. But anyway, I read the book, and in one of the chapters it talks about calling your credit card companies and telling them you're planning to pay your credit card off and you need that interest rate decreased, because with the APR being so high, they're charging you so much interest that whenever you're making payments, you're ultimately just paying the interest and you're not actually paying down the balance. And that's why over time your credit cards are maxed out and you haven't even used them. So that's what I did. I was able to get a couple of my credit cards interest rate decreased about 2%. Another credit card company was not accommodating and it was very frustrating to me. Ultimately, I ended up cutting up that credit card and making another determining goal that I am going to get to my goals. I will be financially free, and I am going to do it. So, yeah. My self-care of the week was continuing to drink nothing but water, tea, and a little bit of coffee. I'm from Austin, and getting back home, I have been better about following up. So in the past, I would get souvenirs for people and forget to give it to them. But this week, I have been determined to follow through with what I plan. By following through in what you plan, that actually increases your self-confidence, because you then have more self-integrity in doing what you said you were going to do, even if you just told yourself. Essentially, I went to Nepal 2 weeks ago. I got back from there, and I had bought souvenirs and had planned to write thank you cards for people. And because I had gotten sick, which is why I did the getting over a cold video, and then I went to Miami once I was better and went to the Unleash the Power Within seminar, I actually hadn't given anybody a thank you card or the little souvenirs that I got them. So when I got back, I was determined to follow through with my plans, and I actually did that, because with following up, I was able to check things off my list. Because you know, when you have things that you need to do that you haven't done, you have it constantly like in the back of your mind, and it's another thing you need to do, and it's so frustrating. So I actually did it. I wrote my thank you cards. I do still have to mail a couple to people that live in Dallas and live a little bit further away that I can't physically take it to them. So that is my goal for the end of the week, because I still have a little bit of time. And I have just felt a lot better in doing that, and I feel more accomplished, and I have been able to spread joy to other people, because I actually gave them something, because they gave me something in donating to me going to Nepal. So thank you all so much. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and like I had mentioned last week, comment down below what is something that you're working on, or what is something that you are doing to practice self-care. Next week, I am making a turkey and showing you how easy it is, because you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. And Thanksgiving is going to be awesome. So y'all have a great day. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you next time. Bye.